Russian forces have launched a barrage of missiles and drones across Ukraine that damaged energy infrastructure in 5 regions, according to Ukrainian officials. Ukraine's national grid operator Ukrenergo said on Saturday the attacks struck facilities in the eastern Donetsk, southeastern Zaporizhia and Dnipropetrovsk regions, as well as the Kirovohrad and Ivano-Frankivsk region in the center and west of the country, respectively. Today morning, the Russians launched another strike on Ukrainian energy facilities. Since March, it is already the 6th massive, complex, missile and drone attack against the civilian energy infrastructure, Ukrenergo said. The Defense Ministry of Russia, which launched a full-scale invasion of neighboring Ukraine in February 2022, said later on Saturday that its force that Russia had launched retaliatory strikes with high-precision weapons on Ukraine's energy facilities operating for its military-industrial complex, as well as depots with weapons supplied from Western countries. Since March, Russia has stepped up its bombardments of the Ukrainian power infrastructure, knocking out the bulk of the thermal and hydropower generation, causing blackouts, and pushing electricity imports to record highs. DTEK, Ukraine's largest private energy generating company, said its 2 thermal power plants had been hit and equipment seriously damaged. Regional officials reported that firefighters were extinguishing fires on several sites following the strikes. There were no immediate reports of casualties. The latest missile and drone assault came a day after the U.S. announced the easing of a ban on Ukraine using its weapons inside Russian territory to help the country defend its northeastern Kharkiv region from attacks. The move came as France and other European countries also indicated that Ukraine would be allowed to use their weapons on military targets inside Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has been urging his country's allies to allow it to use their longer-range weaponry to hit targets on Russian soil amid a surge in attacks this month, particularly on Kharkiv.
Today, special thanks to the United States. Our agreements with United States President Joe
Ukrainian officials have said a number of Russian Iskander ballistic missiles have struck the northeastern Kharkiv region in the last 24 hours. The Iskander short-range ballistic missiles have become common in Russian attacks on Ukraine, largely because they can travel around 300 miles. They are carried on a road mobile system, which is essentially the back of a truck, as opposed to being launched from a fixed site. Once they are fired, the system is packed up and moved to avoid being hit by retaliatory strikes. Unlike most mobile systems, Iskanders can fire 2 of its missiles from one vehicle, which substantially increases its firepower. This has been used several times by Russian forces to carry out double-tap strikes in which an initial missile destroys a target before a second one is fired into the area as rescue efforts are underway, according to Ukrainian officials. Each missile can also be used independently, striking both static and moving targets. In the latter instance, target coordination is adjusted remotely while the missile is in the air. The Iskander was first unveiled in 1996 to replace the Soviet Union's Oka ballistic missile, which was discontinued under the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces (INF) Treaty. In 2006, the the Iskander-m missile system was officially adopted by the Russian army. Downgraded Iskander-E systems were subsequently delivered to Armenia in 2016 and Algeria the following year. With the last 12 months, Belarus has also acquired some Iskander systems from Russia. Prior to the full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Russia reportedly operated 136 of the upgraded M systems, though that total has likely been reduced since then. It can accommodate several different conventional warheads, including cluster, fuel-air explosive, bunker busting, and electromagnetic pulse. It is also nuclear capable. The 9K720 Iskander-M, which has the NATO reporting name SS-26 Stone, is a mobile short-range ballistic missile system at the heart of Russia's modern precision strike capability. The Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, said in an assessment in August 2022 that Iskanders provided a significant capability for Russia's military and had been used in tactical operation strikes in its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Furthermore, their role in supporting Russia's non-strategic nuclear arsenal means that they are not only a war-shaping capability, but also potentially critical to strategies for war termination, the London think tank said. Iskanders are assigned to Russia's missile brigades, which are separate from the strategic missile brigades that employ the country's ground-based strategic missiles, RUSI said. These support ground troops with operational tactical precision strikes, and at least one brigade is assigned to each of Russia's military districts. The Iskander system is likely to be key to Moscow's attempt to manage escalation through either targeting of critical infrastructure across Europe with conventional precision strikes or the threat of non-strategic nuclear weapons use, it added.